Okay, I'm trying to post everybody
All right.
because I want the whole wide world to know that my girlfriend Tamsin is here.
You know I
I'm gonna
can't see.
Well,
Right.
do you have your readers?
I don't
on?
have my readers with me. I don't.
You know what? I can't see either. So
All
I'm
right,
just
well, hopefully
I'm just posting it.
Hopefully, okay.
We'll
It
just see
it
what
looks like
happens.
it went up. Okay, good.
Yay! Okay. First and foremost, hi, my loves. Let me just hold on. I just came back from vacation, so everything's a little puffy.
I know. I want to
I
keep my
know.
shirt out
It's
versus
okay.
in right
I
now.
know, but I'm just
All right.
gonna keep on moving and grooving. Hi, everybody. Okay, I want to get started immediately because this is a very, very, very special day. Now, first and foremost, welcome to Over 50 and Fabulous. If you are watching
Yes.
and you're saying, oh my gosh, what is this? What is going on? This is QVC's home for you. If you feel lost, if you feel afraid, if you feel like you don't have a community, we are that for you. Over 50 and Fabulous is to remind you that being over 50 is not a death sentence.
Oh my gosh, no! It's
No,
amazing.
right? It's just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
I know.
It's
So
just the beginning.
Who better to share the most amazing news about not just getting older, but also how to menopause. But my love, my heart, my beautiful, sweet, amazing, bourgeois, inside and out, incredible, hardworking, badass queen friend. Everyone, can we have a round of applause for the one and only Tamsin Fidel?
Oh, I love you. You're so sweet.
Snaps up.
You're so
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome. So this
Thank
queen, you have been on a tour.
Yeah, we've
And
been
it's
going.
just the beginning.
We've been going. It's just the beginning of it.
Can you tell everyone, first and foremost, very important.
Yes.
It's already on pre-sale. Your book is already.
The book is on pre-order right
Pre-order,
now.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
It publishes on Tuesday of next week, right? And that's when people will start getting it. It's called
May I?
How to Menopause, and you match the book. I love it. It makes me so happy.
We have to honor our besties especially when they're out there trying to change the world and help us all in this aging process.
You know what? I felt like I never had a roadmap for this, you know? And that was the hardest part. I lost my mom when she was 51. I was 20 years old. And I never saw life past that. Like, I never saw life past that. And as I got older and I started looking around and I started meeting incredible people, that I realized that was like what mattered. Like, that was what I needed. I needed that community. I needed that understanding of what happens next, right? Because
Yes.
I don't think we had that conversation.
No.
I think we're like scared to have it sometimes because we think that our best years are behind us, but I don't believe that.
No.
I know that's not true.
You know that.
And so, I set out to make sure I was right and research and talk to a lot of different experts.
42
experts in the book.
I've been watching.
Look at you.
Well, I
Look at
know
you.
everything.
Yeah, it was so important to like take it out of the doctor's office and talk about life as a whole, because even after you go through menopause, we're in it the rest of our lives, Mally. Did you know that? Like,
I
it's
did
forever.
not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that. And you taught me that.
Yeah.
That because you always think, oh, menopause, that just means your period's over.
Right.
And then that's it. But it's not.
No,
right?
it's not.
Because there's so many other things that continue on.
Yeah.
So before we get started, and again, I know we all know Tamsin, and we only have like 30 minutes because we've got the show coming up where you will be able to purchase the book. Ebony, do you know, Ebony's here, guys, by the way. Ebony, do you know if you go on QVC.com, can we already start shopping for the book? Hold on. We need to start. So I want you guys, it's very important, no matter what stage, right? Does your book speak to everyone?
Everyone.
From perimenopause all the way to beyond.
Yeah.
Tell us about
that.
that.
Yeah, because I don't think we can silo it out, right? I think that this second half of our lives is such a big deal. So if you are in your 50s or your 60s or your 70s, like, there are a lot of things that you can do to take control and take charge of your health.
Yes.
And I wanted to talk about those things, from sleeping to eating to all the different things that really matter. Community.
It's up.
What are you
It's
doing?
up already.
Oh, you're so cute.
Yay! It's already here. You can buy this now.
Love you.
I love this.
I love you.
You can buy this now. Oh, and we have a little, even in the in
Oh,
the...
there we go.
Yes, there's a little video from you and me and Miss Stacy London.
Yes.
There you go. We were all together at South by Southwest for an amazing event and talked all about, well, basically all about getting older and
We
all
did.
about menopause and perimenopause. So you can watch that on QVC.com, a little sneak peek. And
That was
get
so
the
fun.
book. Get the book. It is brilliant.
Thank you.
It really
Thank
is
you.
brilliant.
But you know, you talk about
Yeah.
where we were all together because
Yeah.
we talked about style, we talked about makeup,
Yeah.
all those things are part of menopause. Everything changes.
Isn't that
you know, and I
interesting?
think it's so important to have that conversation. And
Yeah.
you're the queen of but you really did. You stole the room. You and Stacey were amazing at that. Really.
you
You
kinda
have
stole
to
the
know
room.
that. You have to know that.
Well, listen, it is, this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
Exactly what you have created with this book, with this tour, with this community, with the
Thank you.
movie.
Thank you.
Right? Oh,
Thank
here
you.
are some pictures. Okay, so there we were, and we had fun. Didn't we,
had
have
a
fun?
good time.
I know.
We were wearing Stacey's clothes.
Yes, we were
and-
wearing Stacey's
and
clothes.
Your,
Yeah.
and you were
And
you
my
had
top.
your top.
That's right.
And her pants.
That's right.
I love it. And I
Right.
was decked out in Stacey there.
Yes, yes.
We had a really good time because it's about
Yeah.
the whole life.
Oh, and can you
Oh.
tell everyone what is this amazing event?
Okay, so this is the world's hottest menopause party.
Yes.
And that beautiful woman there, Mally,
Oh, my gosh.
hopped on. I wanted to have a celebration of this
Yeah.
time in our lives because I feel like we don't celebrate this. We celebrate all these other points in a woman's life, and then we get to our 50s and over, and we don't celebrate that time. You do here, and I wanted to carry that celebration out, and so that's what we decided we were going to do.
Yeah.
We were there, we were backstage, we were
Yeah.
putting things together. It was completely fun, and I think the best part of the World's Hottest Menopause Party was when you came and you did makeup
Yes.
for everybody got a kit
Yes.
of your makeup, and they did
Yep.
their makeup with you, and
Yes.
that was so special.
It was great.
My 85-year-old dad was
Your
watching.
daddy.
He was smiling, and
was
he didn't have a
so
kit, but he was he was
cute.
laughing and really had a good time.
I love that. I love that because again, this doesn't just affect. Obviously, I mean, it affects us personally,
of
but
course.
it affects everyone
Yeah,
in our
it does.
lives, right? From our girlfriends to our kids to our sisters, our husbands, our significant others, our families,
Yeah.
right? This is the thing. And when you read, I'm telling you, first of all, it's so easy to read.
Thank
You did
you.
a great
you.
job because, you know, sometimes you get these books and they're very, very medical. And, you know, side note, I don't know if you know this about me. I was actually pre-med in high school.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah, and
Okay,
then-
now I feel like there's some more pressure.
No, because I was like, ooh, I don't like this. Can we just
Wow.
put makeup on each other? And,
I didn't
yeah,
know that.
Yeah, well, I wanted to be a doctor.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
my parents.
Yeah.
And what I realized was it wasn't necessarily about being a doctor, but it was about healing.
You wanted to
and
take
it was
care of
about
people.
Yes.
And it's exactly what you
And
do.
thank you. And that's
you
what your
do.
book does.
Thank you.
It really does. Guys, I'm telling you, get this book now. And I know we are going to be presenting it with Sean.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to be on Over 50 and Fabulous. We have a 2-hour show from 10 to midnight. Good Lord, help us.
What time did you get up this morning?
I got up at 4 in Florida.
You did to get on
Yeah,
like a
to
6
get-
o'clock flight or something?
Well, no, I got up because
Why?
perimenopause is my enemy.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
I wake up in the middle of the night
I know.
and I can't go back
I know.
to sleep.
And night sweats. Do you have night sweats? Do you get those?
I do, but you know who had night sweats last night? He's going to kill me because I know he's watching. Phil was sweating.
He was? But
Yeah.
he was in Florida. If Phil was sweating, it was because he was in Florida.
Do
you
men
know?
get menopause?
Menopause? Oh, yeah, they totally do. But we get the 34 plus symptoms of it. They don't get that.
They don't get
But they have to deal with us with it. So
Right.
I always want men to know all this stuff. And I
Yes.
think don't you think men are more curious now about this?
1,000%.
I think so too. And I think
1,000.
sons are curious about it for their moms, which I think
Yes.
is awesome. And we have
Yep.
to teach.
We do
I
have to
really
teach.
think so. But that's Florida sweat. That's not. I sweat when I'm in Florida all the time.
Really?
Yeah, my dad lives there, so
Okay,
of course.
So you
Yeah.
know. Okay. So quick question. What is because I know a lot of our viewers who watch, we
Yeah.
do have a little difficulty sleeping.
We do. We do.
Oh, wait, Coralie's saying, I have so much information on menopause since joining Over 50 and Fabulous.
Oh,
Coralie
I'm
will
happy
get
about that.
ready because guess what? Her book has all the info you need. Can you tell us a little bit of like a tip maybe for sleeping a little bit better?
Yeah. I mean, you know what's funny? I interviewed 2 sleep doctors in the book, which I didn't even know there were specific sleep doctors that
Yeah.
did that. And I said, like, how do you do, like, what's the best way to do this? Like, should you take naps? Shouldn't you take naps? If you have a night where you don't sleep, should you sleep in the middle of the day? And then I said, and how do you get to sleep when you're going through hormonal changes? Because we have those for a long time as women. And they taught me all about sleep hygiene and taught me understood how to like make my bedroom perfectly quiet, perfectly dark, shut it all down, shut myself down before bed. And I was the one that, you know, used to be like, I'm watching Netflix until 3 in the morning, until I fall asleep. I
Yeah.
don't care. That's what I'm doing. And now I have learned, and I go to sleep at around the same time at night.
Yeah.
And I try to get up at the same time.
Not tonight.
Unless you're on.
Well.
Unless I'm here with you.
Unless we're here until
Not
midnight.
I was thinking.
No, I
was like, we're not going tonight.
We're all in trouble, guys. We're all going to stay up just tonight, and then tomorrow we'll start going to bed.
But there's so many fascinating things to do to sleep, and we think we are supposed to hop into bed and just fall asleep, and it doesn't work like that
You
anymore.
have to calm
You have to
and...
I have tape all over my bedroom now. Yes, of course. Like I take something before I go to sleep, which like is like a tea. It's a routine. It's a ritual now.
Yeah.
Versus I
good.
hope I can hop into bed and just fall asleep. What's going on with this hair? As quickly as possible.
And the hair is a big one.
Hair's another issue here.
Hair's a big one.
Hair's a big one.
Losing hair.
Losing hair, thinning hair,
Yep.
breakage,
Yep.
and skin. Skin is
Yes.
another big one.
Oh,
Our skin changes during this time.
Absolutely.
And knowing the right things to use and how to, how to take care of your body inside and out. And so I really wanted it to be outside the doctor's office too. So we talk to doctors, but it's the lifestyle of all of this that you can be in menopause a third of your life. That's the time. Like after menopause, it's post, but you still have some of the, yes, women can have hot flashes, women have skin, hair huge.
Well,
Hair
Ellen
huge.
OG saying my hair has gotten so much thinner.
I understand.
I know.
It does.
It
It
does.
does. It really does. Thin.
And I feel like, okay, what are some of the biggest misconceptions? Like that one you just told me is pretty huge, that we're
It's
going to
pretty huge.
continue to go on for years and years and years, and that we have to advocate for ourselves, right?
We do. A lot of women go in the doctor's office and they hear like, you're just going to get through it. It's fine. You'll be fine. Or all women deal with this. Or it could be in your head. And the problem with that is that I know.
I hate that.
I know. When I found out I was in menopause, my doctor wrote a little note in my patient portal, and it said, "In menopause, any questions?" And that was like how I found out. And I went, "What? What?" So that's what led me on this, like just deep dive into research. But you know what came out of it all, Melly, was the community around everything. Like I think that's what's been really special to me. I think you and I've talked about this a lot, but not having a mother around to have those conversations.
We
with.
have lost. I lost mine at 17. You lost yours at 20.
Yeah.
And they were around the same age.
Yeah, they were
So
young.
we literally. I remember one day walking. I was taking a walk, and I called my cousin on the phone because I was like, my aunt had also already passed away, her sister, and I said, I need to talk to somebody about this. And I remember I called my older cousin, and I said, have you had any menopause? I didn't even know about perimenopause.
I didn't either. I
right?
didn't know.
I didn't know until I read the book. Perimenopause, and I said, do you have, and she said, no. And I was like, oh, well then I'm screwed because I don't know anything and nobody's telling me anything.
And it makes you feel like you're all alone dealing with it. And it's like it's all in your head and something's wrong with you. And that's not the case. And for so long, we have let women think that, we're kind of on our own. And so I wanted there to be this roadmap because we have some like amazing years ahead. Like really amazing years ahead that we want to make sure our bone health is good and our heart health health is good and our brain health is good, and and it's never too late. And that's the other thing that I think is so important. Like, it's never too late to get started on that health journey. And that's the exciting part for me.
I think that that's also important because so many of us are like, well, it's too late for me.
Yeah.
I've already gone this
No.
far. I'm just going to keep on eating the crap and drinking the crap and all that. No, we can start today.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that that's the thing because I'm 53. A few years ago, actually, it was like kind of during COVID.
Yeah.
That's when I realized that I wanted to live to be 100.
Yeah. Yeah.
But live to be 100.
Live to be 100.
Right?
Live to be 100. That's different. Yes.
A friend of mine who's a doctor, Dr. Daryl Joffrey.
Joffrey, yes.
You know him?
Of course. Get off your acid.
Yeah, get off your acid. That's it. I didn't say it. Ebony, what is the face? I didn't say anything bad. She said it first. Okay, thank you. Yes, he said
He's
the cutest
great.
thing. He said, not cutest, but he said this it like hit me. He's like, you know when you have a candle?
Yeah.
The candle burns and burns and burns bright, and then one day it just goes out. That's how we want to live.
Oh, that's such a good analogy. I've never heard him say
Isn't
that. Yeah, that's great.
We don't want to live and then all of a sudden everything just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. No, and you can do this. There's so much amazing tips and tricks in here.
Thank you.
Now that's the thing that I feel like is very, very powerful about the book, you guys, is it doesn't just say, oh, this is what you're going through, this is what you're going through, bye.
Good luck.
Exactly.
Good luck to you.
Yes.
No.
It gives you reason. That's why it says how to menopause.
Well, I want people to feel even better than they did before when they're done with that. And I kept thinking of like the woman that I was talking to as I was writing it, and I was thinking, like, I wish that I had these conversations with my mom, and then I wish I had her for all these years after, like, you know, what she would be able to share with me. And I think about those conversations a lot. You know, and I also think about the fact that I don't have the best concentration anymore. Like, I don't know about you, but I can't always remember stuff.
What?
I'm in the middle of I'm in the middle of a sentence and I'm like, I just like am blank. And I said, I'm gonna make this brain fog proof. So if you are like, cannot focus too much, I want it to be like tips and ways to do things and advice that's easy and not feel like, oh gosh, now I have a wellness to-do list to do, because that's not fun either,
No, that's
right?
not fun
That's not fun
either.
at all.
And somehow you make it fun.
Oh, thank you.
In this book,
I
I'm
might share
saying-
too much. My husband hasn't read some of the chapters yet, so I might share a little bit too much. But
It's okay. We won't tell him. We'll rip those
feel like
pages
it's
out.
okay. It's
good.
okay.
Well, that's what we do, right?
I like to share. I think we have to. We spent a long time not talking, don't you think?
Yeah, Tamsin for president. That's what we say.
That's what we say.
Yeah, it's true. Really, you are, again, and I know obviously we're friends, but I have friends that I don't like as much as I like you. I'm just kidding.
And hopefully they're not tuned in.
kidding.
Well, I adore you, and I feel like, I think at this time in life too, which is why I love this show, and I love Over 50 and Fabulous, because it's uplifting.
Yeah.
And what you've done is make women know that this is the beginning of amazing years.
Yeah.
But we have to do it with openness and being together and understanding how important community is during this time.
Yes.
And then being around the people we really want to be around.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's another big part of all this, don't you? And you just know your people. Like, you just know who you feel safe and comfortable with. And so I do think that's part of health. I think that journey is all part of it.
It
And
is.
I wanted to put as much as I could into the book. So when I was putting like makeup and, and clothes,
Yep.
and I said, I'm sorry, but that's all part of this, part of our lives.
You're
It's all
like
part of it.
the big sister, the sideways sister, the younger sister. You're all those things, and that's it. We just all want to be around you all the time.
I want to be around you all. I was so excited coming here. I was like, you put a post up, and I went, I can't wait to see Mally. And then I went over and knocked on your door, like, hey, are you here?
I love
so
it.
excited.
I love it.
I was so excited.
And that's the thing. It's like, first of all, Oh, Caitlin's saying she can't wait to read the book.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Yes, get
Thank you,
it
thank you,
now.
thank you.
I'm telling you, it's available on QVC.com right now. This is going to sell out. I'm just letting you know it's going to sell out.
Thank
So
you.
the best thing for you to do is grab it, because I know, Ebony, you need all these tips because you're getting crankier and crankier.
Oh
every
no,
day.
you're always so nice to me.
Oh, I think it's just me.
Oh, maybe it's you?
It's me.
She seems nice in front of me.
No,
to
she's
you.
nice to she's nice to everybody. And then she comes to my room and she's like, "Okay, what's happening?" I'm just kidding. We had dinner together tonight, didn't we, Ebony?
Aw,
I
that's
know,
so
we
nice.
did.
What did you eat? What did you have?
I had gluten-free pizza. Like I
Oh,
needed
that
that
sounds
like
really
a whole
good.
It's good.
You're allowed to do that.
Listen.
And the book will tell you that too.
Yeah, it will, right?
Yes, it will.
It tells you that you can
You
have.
can have stuff. It's not all
Yes.
about. It's not all about that. You can't do that. We have one life.
It's 80-20.
It has
That's
to be.
how I feel about it.
It has
right?
to be in how we live.
Yes.
It absolutely has to be.
I saw, also, aside from this book, which you need to get right now, Tamsin's social media.
What?
Oh my gosh. Instagram. Now,
We have fun together on there.
this one, well, don't get me started. She's got a partner in crime.
I do.
I try to always
Good
make
crime.
her good crime.
Good crime.
But your Instagram is so funny and informative and emotional. I feel like you really do touch all different kinds of, all different types of information and lots of different ways.
Thank you.
And that is really,
You
really,
caught us making a video
I
tonight,
did.
didn't you?
I did.
She walked right in and we were like,
Yeah.
oh, we're making a video.
She was making a video
So
and she
cute.
was in a little outfit.
I was in an outfit, so stay tuned for that. A little costume. Some type of little costume. But you know what? We have to have fun with all this stuff. We
Yeah.
really do. Like, I want information, but I want it to be fun.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We think we crack ourselves up. we make ourselves laugh, and so
We
I hope
do.
other people are laughing with us.
What is your favorite, okay, so because we are, in a special stage of life,
Yep.
like you have to
It is a
have,
special
like you said,
stage.
we have to have a little fun. Oh,
Yeah, we
Louise
have to
said
celebrate.
Tamsin is a TikTok queen.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you.
Wait.
We have fun there too.
Is
What is
TikTok-
going on with this hair?
It's
is this hair
fine.
making hair come out of my head?
No,
Louise, thank you. That's very nice. TikTok's where I started.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, is TikTok bigger than Instagram? No.
No,
Instagram is
we just
huge.
started there,
Okay.
like to have fun because I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I was embarrassed at some of the symptoms I was dealing with menopause.
Okay.
But I thought, I can't believe there's so many of them. I want to see what other people say about this. So I went on TikTok, and Louise, I remember this. I read the symptoms. I just read them. Like, I just read them off my phone. And then all of a sudden, everyone started like chiming in and talking. And I was like, oh my gosh, people want to talk about this. Like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
And so that's where it kind of all started. I was on TikTok, and then we
So-
added some songs and added some songs.
But that was your aha moment.
It was my aha
It
moment.
was like, oh my gosh, people need me.
Well, you know what it was? I think we need each other. Like, that's what I think. I think that we've been so scared to have these kind of conversations because we feel like it's going to make us seem irrelevant, or, we're not as fast as we were before, as young as we were before. I am like loving this stage in life, and I love when I see women doing incredible things, and I want to cheerlead that, and I want to live that health part of it. I want to live that long part of it and feel better.
That's
and
right.
get out of bed every day like really excited, and that's what I want to do.
Well, that's what
So,
you're doing.
I think we have fun doing it, and not listen. There's some serious topics that we always have
course.
to discuss. I went through, I went through my own relationship issues. We talk about some of those things because I found love again at the age of 50, and so I was told not to wear a white wedding dress, and I did. I wore a wedding. They said, don't wear a big wedding dress. Don't get all. I don't have a big wedding, and I was like, what?
What?
So I think we have this is our life, and we're getting one of these. So
Yes.
I think it's really special we do it the right way
You
for ourselves.
You are a walking, living, breathing example.
Well, I think you are, my friend. I really do. I really do. I think you touch a lot of people, and I think that I'm so glad you weren't a doctor, and I'm so glad you're right here where you are. And I had no idea.
Yeah.
You were pre-med.
I was.
That's amazing.
Well, when we say
were you okay with
pre-med-
blood and stuff? Like, were you okay with
No.
Oh yeah,
And
because I don't understand.
It was a short-lived. And then I was like,
No.
let's see. But that was again one of my aha moments. Was like, I don't necessarily want to sew people up.
Yeah.
I just want to help them
To
heal.
help them heal.
Whatever way that means. And you know, even becoming a makeup artist, my father was always like, Melissa, when you put makeup on people, you are healing them in your own way. I know.
That's so
I know.
sweet.
That was
That's
my
so sweet.
Okay.
But that's true. That's really
Right?
true. I hope
Well,
you received that.
I did. And I'm so grateful that God has put me in this place with you to talk about how to menopause.
Thank you.
It is available right now on QVC.com. Right now, if you go to QVC.com, of course, she will be here with Sean
Yeah, we're gonna
and
play in a little
me,
bit.
and we're going to have so much fun. So we're going to start to get ready, but can I just do, you know, we like a little this or that.
Give it to me. What do we got? Give it to me.
We changed them a little
Give-
bit.
oh,
and
you
they're Not,
did?
yeah, they're,
Okay.
and they're not, there's nothing really so sassy for us in here.
Okay.
It's really just fun. Cozy night in or night out?
Cozy night in for
Hi-
sure.
High heels or sneakers?
Well, sneakers tonight.
I like
but I
these
usually like
sneakers.
high
Yeah,
heels.
you are a high
So
heel.
here's the thing. These have heels on them.
Yeah, they do
I
have
was thinking
heels
it might
on
change
them.
for the next show. I don't know.
No, you just
I'm
be
staying.
just
Okay,
be
I'm
comfy.
staying. I'm
be
staying
comfy.
here.
Wait, yeah, you're always in a good heel.
I like
and
heels.
a high heel.
I like heels.
My heels have changed. They're
Me
not as
too.
high. Yoga or weights?
Weights.
I know.
I'm loving weights now.
Me too.
I talk about that because strength training is really important. Even if it's just a little, even if you just get started,
Yep.
even if it's new, even if you're putting them on your wrist to
Yes.
walk, there's so many ways to do it.
Is that
So-
okay?
I love it.
So it doesn't have to be
no,
just
not,
like the
no,
Fred
no,
Flintstone.
No, we don't need that.
Oh, you
don't
know
wanna hurt
my
yourself.
frozen
I
shoulder
know your frozen
is
shoulder.
back.
It is.
It was there and then it went away.
It went away.
And she came back, which I didn't know she could come back.
She can come back. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm
It-
sorry.
it
I'll
is
hug you
not.
on the other side.
Okay, thanks. Minimalist decor or eclectic vibes?
Minimalist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has a beautiful, I've been to her apartment in New York.
And I loved it. I was so surprised. I was so happy when you
I
came
know.
in.
I surprised her at a party. Early morning run or late night dance party?
Early morning run.
Yeah.
When did that happen? It used to be a late. It
I
used to be a
know.
late dance
It
party.
used to be a late night dance party. Tonight we are forced to late night dance party. Ebony, you're tired already. You gotta
Are you
wake up.
tired?
Oh yeah, this is
All
late
right.
for her.
It is.
Yeah, we're gonna
No,
wake
you were
you
here
up.
late last time. All right, we're gonna wake
We
you up.
made it until it was 10 o'clock last time, which is in 30 minutes. Okay, hang
got you.
tight. We got this. Cooking from scratch or ordering takeout?
Oh gosh, it should be cooking from scratch, but it's a lot of takeout lately.
It's hard. Well,
It's
you're
hard,
busy.
but I do like cooking from scratch. I do like that.
I know you do.
I do.
I know you do. Okay, so wait, let's talk about, because
Yeah,
we have
tell
a couple more minutes. I want you to tell everyone, first of all, where they can find you on
Okay.
all of your social, because
Yep.
there's a book tour.
Oh, yes.
There's all these things.
Yeah.
Can you tell them
Yes.
about Good Morning America?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Can I say that?
Yeah, you
okay,
can
okay.
tell
Okay.
everybody everything, because we want to follow Tamsin everywhere she goes
Aw,
for the next
you.
several
You're
weeks.
stuck with me for another month.
I know.
Another month, baby.
I can't wait. But all the books will be sold out, and we're gonna have to reprint.
Oh my gosh, I'll go right to the
I know. Yeah.
printer
Go-
place, whatever it
the
is.
Kinkos.
The Kinkos. Wow, we just Gen X ourselves. I like it. I liked it.
That's
I don't
right.
even know.
Do they hate that? They
I
don't
don't
have
know. I don't know.
I don't
think it's
think
like
so.
I don't either.
All right,
Okay.
tell everyone everything.
I'm going to be in New York at the Barnes & Noble on Fifth Avenue to do a fun signing and a meet and greet. So I'm real excited about that.
That's on
and that's
Tuesday.
on Tuesday on the 25th, the day that the book officially comes out.
Yay.
And then I will be on a couple of New York television stations.
yes.
And then we're going to go to Montclair, New Jersey
What
on the
about
27th.
Good Morning America?
And then on Friday is Good Morning America. I'm so excited. I'm very nervous. And I don't know what to wear.
You are never
I'm
nervous.
I'm excited nervous. I am. I can't wait.
She's been on TV for 1,000 years.
But I hadn't been there before. I've never been there before.
Oh,
so I think it's
please.
going to be fun.
They're so lucky to have you. Do you know who's interviewing?
I don't know yet. I'm hoping I.
Maybe
I'm
it's
hoping
Michael
I know.
Strahan.
Oh, it could be. I don't know. I'm gonna teach him about menopause. Michael,
I love it.
get ready.
Okay, so then you're going to Montclair.
Montclair on
That's
the
where
27th.
Bobby Brown lives.
Bobby Brown lives there. That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah.
I love it.
Uh-huh.
And then the 28th will be Good Morning America, and then I go to San Francisco, and I go to San Francisco and Los Angeles, Denver, Dallas, Chicago, Tampa. It's all on Tamsin Fidel social media.
Yeah.
Tamsin Fidel anywhere.
And you'll be able to find out, because again, I know people are watching from all over
Yes.
the country.
Yes, we'll be all over the place.
Oh, what about the world?
Well, I'm thinking we're going to try to do UK, Canada,
tired.
Australia.
Ready to go?
So we're excited.
Yeah.
We're excited.
Oh,
yeah.
Australia.
Yeah. It's going to be a global release. So the book comes out in all countries. I know. I can't believe it. Yeah. It's going to come out and then it'll be translated in different languages too. But yeah, so we're excited about that.
All right, guys, get it now before it is gone, because I'm telling you, it's
Thank you. Thank you.
so good, so valuable. It doesn't speak in like where you're going, wait, what? She's just talking to you.
Oh,
Really.
Thank you.
And that's the best part about it for me.
I want to say one thing,
Yes.
thank you
Yes.
for believing in me.
Oh, my
and
God.
This. You talked about social media, and I reached out to our community on social media, and we had a lot of women write stories. So they gave us permission to use their stories and share, and that was the most important part, because as we go through these years, I think we need that sense of community
Yeah.
and that social aspect of things. And so a lot of women's stories were in the book, and so it was really kind of them to share.
This is a group effort, a group
Yeah.
of women that want to help you, that want to help me, that want to help each other. So really, it is one of those kinds of things that even if you don't read it all in one sitting, keep it in your kitchen. I have mine in my kitchen. So
Thank
right?
you.
So when I sit and I'm just sitting there and I need something, maybe don't just open it and it's so funny how all of a sudden what I found is when I read something, it was supposed to talk to me in that moment.
I love that. I can't believe you said that. I didn't tell you this. You remember the book Simple Abundance, like way back in
Yes,
the day?
yes.
And then you would leave it on your nightstand and
Yeah.
you would open it and it was
Yeah.
like whatever the date was.
Yes.
And that's what I wanted the book to be like. So you could open it up and be like, okay, this is what I'm doing today. Or
Yes.
this is how, this is what I'm thinking about with friendships or relationships. So that's what I was really excited. I can't believe you said that.
It's true.
I haven't even talked about that. I love that. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
That's what it does. So, all right, so here's what we're going to do. Oh,
Yes.
Louise said, OMG, I'm in San Francisco.
Oh,
I
good.
can be tested at the book
I'm so
tour.
excited.
Okay,
Yes, we're going to be at the
Louise.
Battery, and we will be at Book Passages. So we're excited.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Jen said, such a great group of ladies. Well,
Aw.
we are so blessed. Thank you. I'm going to let little Miss Tamsin get herself chilled out because we are going to have a very busy night.
I can't wait.
And we are
I'll be
going
ready.
to, again, please just get it now, even before we present it. Because I'm telling you, it is so full of such amazing, beautiful, you can feel her heart in it. And then again, I know we're so lucky because she's our friend, but when she becomes the president, we might not be able to get her on Over 50 and Fabulous.
Nope, I'm
Ebony-
staying. I'm staying with you. You're stuck with me. You're just stuck with me.
We love you so much. So stay tuned. We are a little backwards tonight because we're going to be on at 10
Yeah.
p.m. And you know what I always say at the end of every Over 50 and Fabulous? I always say, you are not too old. It is not too late. And your best days are ahead.
Yes.
So,
Amen to that.
thank you. I love you. I'm so proud of you, this
Thank
baby
you.
girl.
Thank
Go
you.
get it now. And we'll see you in a little while. 10 p.m. QVC. Go to QVC.com. We have a watch party. So we're going to be talking.
Woo.
And it's going to be a busy night. So we love you. We'll see you in a little bit. Yay!